Alright, so if we take a look around the classroom, you'll see a big difference from this morning until right now. All the teachers here work extremely hard to make this room more structured and have more supports for the children that will be working here. As you can see, looking around the classroom, we've made more areas for the kids to go to with specific purposes. So there's areas for their independent work, which they didn't really have before. They had a lot of teacher direction. We also have areas for group and for some independent leisure, so the kids can learn how to fill their leisure time more appropriately, as well as a place to do some social activities. Before, the kids didn't really have a chance to play games with each other or do any of that, but we created an area and some activities that will help the kids play with each other. You also see around the classroom that there's a lot of schedule information for the students that wasn't here before. We actually created 5 different kinds of schedules for 6 different kids in this classroom, all the way from kids that will use objects to transition. So people that can, students that can take objects and go to their schedule places and find out where they're supposed to go using objects, as well as pictures. Students will have schedules with pictures that they'll take and match to different areas of the classroom. And we've also helped create some great activities for the kids as well. Playing with things like playing with pretend cars, or different ways to use Play-Doh, to be able to take the Play-Doh colors and then match them into the correct colors and then put them in finish when they're done. So we came up with a lot of structured activities in the classroom as well. And we're hoping that by doing all of this, that we're going to eliminate some of the behaviors. Some of the students in this classroom have some pretty aggressive behaviors and non-compliant behaviors, so we're hoping to see those behaviors decrease, and we're hoping that the kids will be a lot more independent. They need a lot of guidance as they're doing their activities in the classroom. And we're hoping that the kids will be happier as well. So we can't wait to have the videos from this classroom. We're leaving a flip camera here so that they can share their experiences with us. And we can't wait to see the smiles of the kids and their success in the classroom. Here's a schedule for a student that's going to be using some photos. Here's another schedule for Nano, who has a written schedule. Over here is an independent work area where the students are going to work left to right. We also have a to-do list with some famous Bollywood actors, where they're going to take the actor, match him to the shelf, take the work, complete it, and put it over to the right when it's complete. And after they finish all of their work, they have a transition card which will take them back to their schedule. Over here we have a social leisure area where we can have 2 students playing some structured activities with each other. This one, they're going to be passing a basket back and forth, and on your turn you're going to take a chip, match it to its color, and then pass it over to the next person. And the students will know that it's finished when all the chips from this basket are gone, so it's very well structured. In the back we have some independent leisure areas where we can have 3 students at maximum doing activities by themselves and learning how to occupy their free time a little more productively. Again, we've got some to-do lists over here, so when the students sit down, they'll see exactly what they have to do. A lot of the students in here like transportation, so they're going to be matching these pictures up to take activities back to their tables, and so they know exactly what to do once they get here. We also have a one-to-one area in the classroom where the teacher is going to spend most of her time, and this is where all new activities are going to be taught. So as soon as the teacher introduces a new academic or work or leisure type of activity, it's going to happen right here. And in the middle of the classroom we have a group area, and this will be used for group snack and group instruction and group language activities. And when they have different activities here, the teachers will change the look of the area depending on what happens. So during snack time or lunchtime, they're going to have a table mat on here. During art activities, they'll have scissors and glue out so the kids know exactly what's going to happen just by the look of the area. And finally, over here we have a second independent work area where the students are going to sit over here, take activities from the left, work on them on the table, and then put them on the right when they're finished. See, there's a variety of different individualization here, all the way from very basic learning to help students build a good routine, all the way to more complex learning with written schedules and harder activities.